thought it was terribly important to reach out to constituents at this very difficult time and have a chat with you about the coronavirus situation. It's been really difficult for all of us. I know several of my constituents have tested positive and are receiving medical attention, and I, last night, had to drink a Waitrose blended malt whisky rather than the Talisker, which apparently Giles had used up disinfecting his iPhone 11, or at least that's his story. Now, I want to reassure you that we in government, as the Conservative Party, are absolutely focused on doing what's best for the country. We know that this virus can increase in its reach in the number of people infected by as much as 5 times in a week without serious measures. So what we've done is we've waited about 3 weeks without really doing anything. And now we've issued some very sternly worded advice. And if you've missed that advice, in essence, here it is. Stay home. Stay home. Don't go to work. And of course that might mean losing out on money, in which case give Daddy a ring and ask him if he can lend you a few pounds. Or if you haven't got a rich father, why not sell a lung? Apparently demand is very much rising. If a family member is showing symptoms, you need to isolate them in a separate part of the house, obviously one with its own bathroom. We put Giles in the Churchill wing for a couple of nights. It's a little bit awkward because that is where we keep the World War I rifle collection. I had to pop in there and grab something to shoot one of the butlers when he coughed suspiciously twice during tiffin. We've also left the baby in the gazebo, but to be honest, I haven't heard much from there for a while, so I assume it's all fine. If you do have to go out, it's important to keep yourself at least 2 metres away from anybody you might encounter. So what I'm doing is taking a billiard cue with me so I can aggressively prod at any peasants, people that I see on the way to Waitrose. Of course, the best way to protect yourself is to only go out in the Land Rover, and do remember, if you run anybody over, don't stop, just leave them, which luckily is what I've been doing for years. Look, I know it's tough, and I appreciate that we're all making sacrifices, but I do honestly believe that if we all pull together, we'll look back on this and say, COVID-19, you know what, it was as much fun as the Blitz.